Tesla shareholders voted 95% for Musk re-election. Tesla shareholders support the company's course, voting results showed. During 2023 Shareholder Day, about 84% of shares votes for the appointment of J.B. Straubel to the board of directors, and about 95% for the re-election of Elon Musk. Tesla has been urging shareholders to vote to include its former chief technology officer, J.B. Straubel, on the board. This was part of a reorganization of the top management structure. Straubel was to replace Hiromichi Mizuno, who did not seek re-election. The proposal was one of 5 issues the company asked investors to vote on at its annual meeting. Until Shareholder Day 2023, Tesla's board had 8 members: Elon Musk, Kimball Musk, Hiromichi Mizuno, Robin Denholm, Ira Ehrenpreis, Joe Gebbia, James Murdoch, and Kathleen Wilson Thompson. While the news that shareholders had voted for Straubel's appointment to Tesla's board of directors became known immediately, the details of how many votes he received remained unknown. On May 22, the company posted Form 8-K, which contains all the details. As can be seen from the form, Straubel received a total of 1,629,080,812 votes for his appointment to the Tesla board of directors. 261,498,153 voted against. 2,488,323 abstained. This means that about 84% of those who voted supported his appointment. Shareholders supported the company's course despite the fact that the consulting firm, Glass Lewis, recommended they vote against it. Elon Musk received 1,804,966,970 votes for his re-election to the Tesla board of directors. 86,064,052 votes were against, while 2,036,265 abstained. This means that Musk's candidacy was supported by about 95% of the shareholders. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. Tesla will reveal new Gigafactory location by the end of the year. Tesla CEO Elon Musk said during an interview with the Wall Street Journal that the American EV manufacturer will probably reveal the location of its next assembly plant by the end of 2023. Asked which is the most exciting country to build a Tesla plant in right now, Elon Musk replied, "Well, we did make an announcement that Mexico would be our next location outside the US. We picked a site and everything, so there's that. And then, we'll probably pick another location towards the end of this year." The host then followed up by inquiring if India is interesting, to which Musk responded, "Absolutely." The American EV brand already operates several car manufacturing facilities across the world. 2 in the United States, 1 in Germany, and 1 in China, with Mexico lined up as the next country to host a gigafactory. Opening a factory in India would give Tesla access to the country's cheap labor force compared to Western rates, but nothing has been confirmed yet. Musk also met with French government officials, including President Emmanuel Macron, during the country's Choose France summit last week to discuss the possibility of Tesla investing in the Hexagon. During the summit, Musk said that Tesla will invest in the European country at some point, but stopped short of offering details. Currently, the company's Fremont and Shanghai facilities are already working at maximum capacity. But the Berlin and Austin plants are still in the process of ramping up production. Nevertheless, U.S. registrations saw a 37% spike in the first quarter of 2023. With 155,360 new Tesla EVs hitting the road and paving the way for the full-year goal of producing 1.8 million units globally. With 4 car-making facilities already live around the world, 1 ready for construction, and another one on the way, It's certainly not a bad look for a company that's just 20 years old, having started back in 2003 at a small facility in San Carlos, California. Source: reposted and summarized from Julian Nystrom at Inside EVS. Tesla Autopilot gets more criticism from Pete Buttigieg, this time on driver interaction. Pete Buttigieg, Secretary of Transportation for the United States, continued his skepticism over Tesla Autopilot on Tuesday after indicating there is a concern with the technology's interaction with the driver. Buttigieg has been critical of Tesla Autopilot in the past but has recognized the automaker as the leader in EVs, which has been a challenge for other prominent members of the government. However, Buttigieg's criticism of Autopilot has been more related to the terminology. In the past, he has stated that the naming of the driver assistance suite didn't necessarily align with common sense, because it still requires users to keep their eyes on the road and hands on the wheel during operation. Tesla should change Autopilot name because it needs human supervision. In relation to a probe from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) that was launched in late 2021, Tesla is under scrutiny for Autopilot-equipped vehicles and whether the cars adequately monitor driver attentiveness. Buttigieg is now vocalizing concern regarding the interaction between Autopilot and the person in control of the vehicle. Comments made by the Transportation Secretary on Tuesday indicate there is a real concern between the relationship via Reuters. There is a real concern that's not limited to the technology itself but the interaction between the technology and the driver. Tesla has monitored driver behavior by using a cabin-facing camera that can track eye movements and other driver behaviors. This has helped keep people accountable when using the suite, and Tesla has even hinted that it will beef up these efforts through more behavior tracking. Recently, we reported the automaker would track blink frequency and length, along with yawns, in an attempt to make its driver monitoring systems more robust. Source: reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at Teslarati. Tesla adds 3,000 more homes to its VPP in Australia. Tesla has added another 3,000 homes to its virtual power plant VPP in Australia. Now the total number of houses participating in the project will exceed 7,000. The $33 million expansion is being funded entirely by Tesla. A virtual power plant in South Australia that provides cheaper electricity to more than 4,000 housing SA households is about to get bigger. Tesla has launched the fourth phase of the South Australian Virtual Power Plant (SAVPP). It will enable more low-income South Australians to enjoy the benefits of renewable energy. The new phase will add another 3,000 households in South Australia. According to a press release from the Department for Energy and Mining, South Australia, they will get inexpensive electricity and the convenience of a backup battery. For the first time, the project will also cover households in the public housing sector. The $33 million expansion is being funded entirely by Tesla. It will provide capital to thousands of low-income households that were previously excluded from the program because their properties were not suitable for rooftop solar panels. SAVPP provides housing SA and community housing tenants with the cheapest electricity in the state, which is currently 23% below the default market offer. That works out to $423 a year for a typical household, according to electricity supplier Energy Locals. The VPP also benefits all South Australians by providing essential network services that were previously only provided by centralized, more traditional equipment. As part of the project, solar panels and Tesla Powerwall have already been installed in 4,100 households. After expansion, their number will exceed 7,000. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. Tesla resumes rollout of FSD beta to public after pause. Tesla has resumed distributing FSD beta to the general public. The company put it on pause because of the NHTSA, which expressed concerns about some aspects of its work. Tesla has released a new feature update correcting the agency's concerns. Tesla has resumed the rollout of the full self-driving FSD beta to new testers who want it. The rollout was suspended for several months due to concerns from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA). In February, Tesla was due to fix it via an over-the-air OTA update for over 362,000 vehicles with FSD beta installed. The NHTSA stated that, under certain conditions, the software could potentially infringe upon local traffic laws or customs, which could increase the risk of a collision if the driver does not intervene. Tesla also had to pause software rollouts for new testers. It is worth noting that NHTSA's concerns have been resolved with the release of FSD Beta, the fifth 11.3.2. It was sent out to existing testers in March. However, the company did not allow new members to join the program. On Monday night, with the release of the 10th of December 2023, which included FSD Beta, the fifth 11.3.6, new testers were able to subscribe to FSD Beta. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian.